Hello again, my name is T and welcome to my party. So last time was kind of big. We found 2 dead bodies. We saved Haru from a fallen debris of sorts. And now we're just like, who's gonna run this place? Like, who's the leader? We have dead bodies, we've got mom's eating hair, so let's just go and yeah, it's a mess. It's a whole mess. Despite her attempt to carry on as normal, her composure was in pieces. It was painful. I could barely watch. Takumi should have been supporting her, but he was just gloomily hanging his head. In the end, Chiemi had to leave Kaori back to her room and stay at her side. I could only hope that was enough to calm her down. However, it was nearly time to do the inevitable.
I recall you saying that we should start today's feast. Now is a good time as any, don't you think?
Kiyonosuke addressed the downhearted people gathering in the dining hall.
Does it look to you like anyone's up for it? The day will end at this rate. The wolves are clearly intent on killing us all. Can we really waste time waiting in a situation like this? It'd work in their favor. We'd have to pick someone to hang no matter what. Don't you agree, Muro?
Alright. Yasunaga, try to take everyone upstairs. That was where Tei-san looked after Haru and Chiemi looked after Kaori. Oh, I'll go! You don't have to, Mochi. Just let me. Chikamochi winked at me for some reason. It might take a while. Is he taking a shit upstairs? What is he doing?
Yeah, take your time. Everyone has to be there after all.
I will go prepare.
Please do.
Oh, wait! Now was my chance. Yasunaga, can we talk? Huh? About what? He might be a wolf. He's too much of a goody. Sorry about your brother. Thank you. That makes it a bit better for him and I. That's a very mature way to talk about it. Maybe I should have sounded more my age then. This boy was already pretty mature. You didn't get along with him? That's not it. We didn't always see eye to eye, especially recently, but he was a really good guy. I think so too. It seems like deep down, the tough guy routine was really just an act. Did he get along with your mother?
He did. Despite all he said, he really loved her. He probably loved him more. She probably loved him more than me.
Oh, that's not what I was asking. Sorry. All human relations were complicated. Prying too deeply wasn't a good idea. I'm sorry. What did you want to know? A few things, mostly about the legend. Tei-san seems a better person for that. I need the opinion of somebody more rational. First question. Why do you think the wolves killed the humans?
Because they're angry at the humans for tricking and killing them.
Let me rephrase that. Why do the people given the role of wolves suddenly become able to kill their friends and family without remorse? That sounds more natural. Huh?
Are you suspicious of Haru and I?
Oh, no, sorry, that's not it. I want you guys to look at this from a general perspective. Say you've been told that you're a wolf. Could you just accept it and start killing people?
No way!
Exactly. No way you could. Of course, there are those that could, but most couldn't, either out of fear or guilt. Mochi is a good example. The people here are afraid of certain things, but they do have lines drawn in the sand. If the lives of those they care about are on the line, they won't hesitate to face the corruption and the wolves. That's only because Mochi is special. He's a genius. Genius? Yeah, he can easily make up predictions and decisions normal people can't. And he'll readily throw away anyone or anything he doesn't care about. Everyone else thinks he's just weird, but I think he's a genius. I see. But anyway, what I'm saying is that you people aren't the type to magically become murderers just because of some corruption. Of course, there'd be people who would do it because the corruption would come for them if they didn't. But even if they wouldn't do it, even they wouldn't do it without hesitation. But the wolves we're dealing with aren't hesitating at all. I don't know where you're going with this, but I think it depends on the personality of whoever the wolf is. It'd be easy for people who never had any aversion to killing. But there are 2 wolves, right? Yeah, seems that way. I see. Let me ask you this then. Does Yasumizu have more than one person that's capable of murder? One psycho in a group of people I could see, but 2 seems pretty unlikely. I think a better assumption is that there's some way to turn on even an ordinary person into a ruthless killer. If that isn't true, the lack of infighting doesn't make sense under the normal current circumstances. When you put it like that, this is just something I heard from a teacher at school, but you could do it by giving them something to fight for, couldn't you? Basically, you need to make them think they're doing the right thing. That the wolves are doing the right thing? I see. An interesting way to look at it. It's how countries convince their people to go to war. Yes, that's what the lesson was about. But I think your perspective is a bit flawed. What do you mean? For example, most of the girls in this settlement are timid and prefer to leave big decisions to the men. Even Haru was like that. So if the wolves are men and a woman, it's entirely possible that the man's taking the lead and doing the killing, while the woman is just following along. Also, for all we know, the wolves could be arguing all the time and they just didn't happen to hesitate in killing this one time. Yeah, good point. But I think there's some secret to why this feast lasts so long. Traditions like these usually die out. It makes me think there must be a way to ensure the killings continue. Your idea is certainly interesting. I don't think you should call it interesting. Not in a situation like this. Oh, sorry about that. That was insincere of me. Let me ask you one more thing then. Go ahead. I was working under the assumption that nothing particularly strange happens here, but what about you? Do you think there's something mysterious going on? I don't want to believe it, but I think there is. Why is that? Did you see a god or monsters or something? No, it's hard to put into words, but the fact that the mist appeared when we had a whole 4 outsiders here made it feel like there was some higher power at work. No matter how I look at it, I don't think the mist like this could have been produced by human hands. Not to mention that it's strange how the wolves can't enter sheltered houses and kill people there. There's also the fact that if one of us killed someone, you'd see a change in their behavior, or some evidence would be left behind. We can't explain those things, so yes, I do think there's something mysterious going on. Oh, I see. Alright. Sorry for asking such a weird question. By the way, Who do you think are the wolves? Haruaki Fusashi. Haruaki Fusashi-san. He cut me off with a stern voice. Sorry, but that is something we talk about in the feast. You don't have the right to ask that. Oh, my bad. Listen, we'll have to hold the feast to decide which one of us we should sacrifice today. It's important to propose who we think is suspicious, but it's also very dangerous. Something we said outside the feast could be used against us and become a fatal mistake. The fact that you asked me that makes me feel like someone's maliciously using you against me. Please stop. Good point. I'm sorry, really. Oh, but... No, I won't blindly believe that you're an ill omen, but I won't stop suspecting that you're involved somehow. If I ever find out you had something to do with Yoshitsugu's death, You'll what? He glared at me. I'll have to avenge my little brother. I see. Of course you would. I'll just head to the cage and do my best to be as unsuspicious as possible. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Why? Today's feast might drag on until evening. It might be too late by then. You should go to your room in the dorm and ask someone outside to block the door handle with a stick. I see. Good idea. This boy was really smart. If Takumi Muro was a site foreman type, he was the manager type. I could see a talent for using people. Can I ask something too? Of course. Do you like Chieni? Whoa. From a political standpoint, I should say no, but yeah, she's likable. I see. Well, she seems pretty available, so she'll probably date me if I or anyone else asked. Oh, are you being considerate of me? I had a feeling that Mochi told you something weird. It's not like that. What I felt for her is a thing of the past. It was the only older girl around these parts, so I was attracted to her. That's all. This place was gloomy and serious, and she was the only free-spirited person here. She's as amazing as Mochi. You're saying she was a rascal? Yes. So much she almost killed someone. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Didn't I say that thing? Well, it was an accident, although it's strange. You think she's available. Chieni is actually pretty shy. Is she now? Or maybe she's just changed a lot during her 3 years of college. So yeah, I've already gotten over her. Now I feel like you're the one being weirdly considerate. That's not healthy, you know. It's all good if you like her. This is hardly the time or place for that. Good point. That was it, huh? Eventually, everyone gathered and went to the hall. Just as I was told, I asked for them to lock me in my room. After getting everyone, including Takumi and Teisan, to understand Yasunaga, Chiemi and I went to the dorm. Chiene, you think he can jump from the window to the branches? No way! Even if he made it down, he couldn't get back. The two verified how secure a place this was to lock me up. If they were wolves, it'd be impossible to outwit them. Humans stood no chance. Anyway, we're locking you in. I'll come open up if we have some time, but you might end up staying like this until morning. Alright, fine by me. It's gonna be hard, but I hope you do well. Thanks. Sorry you're caught up in the problems of such a crappy village. I'm more worried about you. Wow, isn't this nice? I'll do my best. All done? We're locking you in then. Yeah, you be careful too, Yasunaga. You're now your mother's only child. Yes, that's true. And so, the door was closed. I could hear them set up the stick. So far, the only ones I've talked to face were Chiemi, Takumi, Mochi, and Yasunaga. Just 4. The ones I hadn't talked to were Tei, Yamawaki, Rikaku Umatsu, Maiko, Kaori, Haru, Kyunosuke, the old wolf guy, a whole 7. I had no idea if there was significance in that, but I wanted to know what kind of people they all were. 4 people had already died, and if you ignored me, there were 11 left. Once the snake revealed that Kyunosuke was, he and the snake, Takumi, could be the only ones with confirmed roles. The other 9 would be suspects. When one was hanged, there'd be 8. And when one died in the night, there'd be 7, which was still quite a lot. They had to hurry before it was too late. The humans had to act now. Hello? What? They supposedly fixed the door. The supposedly fixed door opened up. It was Chiemi? I forgot, but I might not give you your dinner, so have this at least. She threw me a yellow food box, the kind you'd find at any convenience store. Thanks, seriously. Don't mind it. Oh, by the way. Oh? What? Tell the monkeys to reveal themselves. Why? Think about it. You'll understand. You know you have to do something before it's too late. Chieni, what are you doing? There's no time. Go. Yeah, okay. She closed the door and put the stick back. All right, what next? Just gonna chill in my room. All this reading gets me quite parched. Got like chapped lips. Haru, is your wound alright? It's fine. I know it's not a good time to ask, but what happened? It was pretty bad, I'll tell you that much. Whatever, let's just start. Has she always had that little streak? I feel like I don't remember it, but she could have it. Everyone had a drink. Let's begin the feast of the Yomi Purge. Let's get to it. Takumi, did the snake's power work last night? Yeah, it did. Well, tell us. Kyo is a human. Of course I'm no wolf. That means Muro and I are no longer suspects, right? It does. Let's look at what we have to decide today. If we continue based on the late Kanzo's decisions... Hold on, why are you taking the lead? I don't mind if it's the eldest Yamawaki wants to if the eldest Yamawaki wants to take over. I'm no good at that. In that case, it's only natural that myself and Muro, adults confirmed to be humans, should be the ones to take the lead. Takumi, he's annoying. You lead. No, Kyo, keep going. He's still shocked from the elder's death. No need to force him. But I will do everything I can in this place. Muro, you console Madame Oribe. My boy. Kaori. Here's my proposal. Let's do whatever we can to choose and hang someone today. on, that's too reckless.
But it's necessary. If we don't, the wolves will eventually kill the last human. Exactly. We have to harden our hearts if we want to survive the feast. Am I wrong, Yamawaki-san? You're right. The Yamabito must be hung. What's so burning now to bind?
What if we make a mistake? Even if we kept a secret, we'd have to live with the guilt of having someone killed.
It's true that it would be unpleasant, but such deaths wouldn't be in vain.
What the hell? If we killed the wrong person, their death would be pointless. That's obvious.
Watch your words when talking to your superiors. Now listen, we only have 2 surefire ways to get rid of suspects. Surely you understand, Yasunaga.
Yes, the snake's power. Or killing someone and lowering the total number, huh? I know that, but do you really think we can all agree on someone? We can't do that! Do you think the ones who get killed cares which side wins?
That's why we need to reach a consensus here. We need to agree that if the others survive, I don't mind dying.
Huh?
Is that seriously all we have?
Yes,
That's all we have. The laws of the mountain remain merciless. Merciless.
what the hell? I'm not just gonna get hanged for someone else's sake.
Oh, that would make you a wolf, wouldn't it?
Why?
You have no intention to put your life on the line for Yasumizu, and that makes you Yasumizu's enemy. Is that what you're saying? Am I wrong? People of Yasumizu, this is your test of unity.
You sure seem to be enjoying yourself.
I am only giving advice as someone from Kamafujiyoshi, as one whose superstitions were lifted. Be silent.
Kiyonosuke no Sato, you be quiet about all this until the snake looked into you, right?
Wyatt, what are you getting at?
You already knew we had to be unified. Accept death as if it was necessary, didn't you? But you also knew that saying that would have made the snake's power way more popular, so you stayed quiet.
That's just an assumption.
She's right though. A Kamafujiyoshi guy who is no longer a suspect is telling us to die and be okay with it, as if we would just accept that. Takumi, you say something too.
But he's right.
Takumi? I agree with him as well. Suspect me, hang me, whatever your decision, I will accept it.
Rikako-san!
As I said before, in this situation, Kamafujiyoshi and Yasumizu are irrelevant. Not to mention, I know it might be imprudent of me, but I believe myself to be part of Yasumizu. Oh, look at that! A respectable attitude, something a certain someone here doesn't have. However, I do think that expecting that of this girl would be a bit much. You're all scary.
But we have no choice. There can be no exceptions.
Then if you decide to hang her, I shall go with her.
What? You mustn't! We need the only blood of one per day!
I just have to die of my own violation. The corruption comes only for the sinner. If I am already dead, then it no longer matters.
But... You're being a pain, Kyo. If you're gonna lead, do it right. And Uematsu?
Yes.
Think about what you're saying. Sorry, but You're ahead of Kamo Fujiyoshi, one of our oppressors. Takumi, no need to be rude to Yamatsu-sama. See? You people are the only reason Ba got so scared. Don't act like you're one of us. My sincerest apologies. And why are you in Yasumizu anyway? Honestly, I'm inclined to start leveling accusations at this point. Takumi, are you saying all of this is Kamo Fujiyoshi's doing? Who knows? Maybe not all of it. But their efforts to keep us here show that something is up, don't they? Show that they know something is up, don't they? At the very least, I can only believe some guys who think the feast is on the old wife. At the very least, I can't really believe some guys who think the feast is an old wives' tale, and that the wolves are really on the human side. They knew that the people of Yasumizu would die in the mist if they came. They deprived us not only of our prosperity, but even our lives. Slander! I don't say Kamo Fujiyoshi is a group of saints, but they are resourceful and dignified people. Not to mention sensible. It's the age where science reigns supreme. Of course they don't believe in some old superstition. Isn't that the reason why? What do you mean? They didn't tell you all the secrets of Fujiyoshi had to offer. That's because your only value to your family is your belief that the family heads are upstanding people, and that you don't shut up about it. Huh? Isn't that why they forced you to stay in the Nasato mansion when you returned, despite all the dangers here in Yasumizu? Now you're crossing the line. Are you saying my family abandoned me? Hey, that seems plausible. You're just like Yasu and I. The heads here are cruel. Those who lose a struggle for power, those deemed incapable, or simply those who dislike the one in charge can simply be sent here. Our situation is one thing, but Mom, she came all the way from Tohoku and married into the Higuchi family, but got thrown out the moment Dad died. I didn't care about that. Mom, sorry, I didn't mean to. I was fine as long as I had Yoshitsugu in you, Yasunaka. Anyway, there's no doubt they twisted our fates. I agree that Takumi on that. Too bad you're stuck here too, huh? I'm not blaming Yasumizu's people. What's gotten into you? We're all gonna die anyway. Oji was acting all tough, but even he died so easy. I can't take this. Why don't you just leave me there? Weren't you like this back then? What's wrong? I've just had enough. Oh, sad. What's wrong? When wolves come, everyone becomes demons. That's what they do. That's why we need to hang the Yamubito. What a mess. Whatever. At least we know that Kamo Fujiyoshi's people won't come and save us. The road was blocked. That's one reason. Anyway, I don't think we should trust Kyo right now. My reason's the same as Chiami's. Oh dear, how sad. Think what you want. Anyway, when we have to hang someone, Yumimatsu's the easy target. Keep acting like that and you'll be dead in no time. Then what should I do? Just be honest and tell us what you know. Keeping quiet is the worst, and letting others take care of it won't do either. Right, Kyo? Why not just take control of the feast, Muro? I just tried acting like the old man. That ain't me. I'll leave the rest up to you. I don't have much left to say. Let's just hold a vote and hang whoever ends up being picked.
I'm telling you, that's too reckless.
Of course, you're free to argue your case, especially if you can prove you're more valuable alive. However, I don't want to hear any "I'm human" or "I don't want to die" non-arguments. Everyone would say that. The chosen one gives up. Gives up and gives his life, leaving the fate of Yasumizu to the rest of us. We'll hang at the hanging pine? That should do the job. How do we vote? We'll start with the elders. You can have brief interviews too. When the voters decide, I'll record it in my notepad.
Huh? It's not anonymous? No way! You're basically telling people to die straight to their faces.
I've had enough of Seriwasa's nitpicking. I'm starting. So, what's your name?
That's the old guy.
The old man who cried wolf.
He's been old since I was still young.
Do you understand what I'm saying, sir? Which one of us do you think is a wolf?
Huh? Me? Why?
Wolf, scary, scary. One vote for Chiemi Sarizawa.
Hold on! Are we seriously deciding who to kill like this?
We have no choice. He's a participant too. We can't deny his right to vote, can we?
Takumi, say something!
Yasunaka, what do you think? I'll wait and see.
Same here. Wait, are you really? So now it's me. I think I should vote for Chi-chan too. Why? Teba!
I'm sorry, I just don't know, but it's strange how you're so mad about everything here. If the others don't survive, I don't mind dying.
Oh, I hear that, but I don't agree. Yasumizu's people are important to me, but so is my life. Not to mention, I know I'm not a wolf, so I'm just gonna roll over and die? Sure, I'll follow the rules, but if I keep this up, I'll just get killed. Not to mention we don't have any other better options. Here, Teba, I've calmed down. Can you change your vote?
Should I?
You know what? Fine. It was my own fault for acting weird.
Are you done, Muro? It's your turn. I'm voting for Meiko. Takumi? You. Do I even need to get a reason? I know she's a kid, but we basically know nothing about her. It's just way too weird. I don't know how true the legends are, but if something fishy comes from the Saranaga, it's only fair to think she's fishy too. Takumi, if that's how it worked, what would be the point of this bothersome feast?
I don't think we should decide based on that either.
Even if she didn't come from the Saranaga, we still don't know anything about who or what she is. Think about it this way. What if this little girl really was a wolf? If we all just ignored her because she's a kid, she'll kill us all. Do you get that? Looks like you're thinking too, Muro. Next, Madame Oribe. Haru Makishima. Mom!
Why me?
Why not? Tell me then. Why do you think you ran away today? You were guilty over killing your grandfather Yashizuku, weren't you? No, that's not it! Then why? Cause I was scared. I didn't want to stay here. Lies! Kaoru-san, stop! His death hurt all of us. Even me and Haru. All of us hurt. And we will leave it with Madame Oribe crying because it's a sad face. And I'm sad that this episode is over. So I will see you next time. And oh my gosh, what if Chiemi dies? Spicy. Okay, bye.